Hey, everybody. So we just had two great fitness sessions with motivated individuals, and it went very well. We just want to thank them for believing in themselves, and we wanted to talk about some of the things that we go through as trainers and some of the things that our clients probably go through with motivating themselves. So ask us any fitness questions, tell us your personal goals, tell us how we can help, and yeah, let's talk about it. One thing about me, when I work out, I have a lot of self-talks. I got to self-talk to myself before, during, and after the workout, and it's perfectly normal to self-motivate yourself. I try to be more reasonable and rational than disorganized and illogical, because the more I work other people out and the more I work myself out, I have to realize that I'm aiming towards a goal. I'm aiming towards something step by step. It's not going to just happen overnight. So let's talk about self-talks. What are some of your self-talks with yourself when you're setting goals, regardless of their fitness goals, personal goals, career goals, being a parent, anything?
Self-talk, so like self-love, telling yourself that you are powerful, that you can do this. I always say that you have a God, and then you have a demon or a devil, and your God gonna talk to you and your devil gonna talk to you. So you need to feed, the God, and not listen to the devil, because the devil will tell you that you can't do it, that you're worthless. That there's nothing that can help you, but you gotta feed that God element and tell him and tell yourself that you are powerful. If you stick to a game plan, if you believe in yourself, you will see changes. You will see dramatic changes. So self-talk is very important. People who are very motivated talk to themselves a lot, and have people in their circle, that's gonna tell them that they're powerful too.
Yeah, and the only way you can even have powerful people in your circle is basically listening to others. You can't be the smartest person in the room all the time. Sometimes you gotta know how to sacrifice your own opinion and take heed to other people's opinion and encouraging thoughts. Is a big process and self-talk, because after everybody self-talks to themselves, they basically probably call somebody that they trust with that option, regardless if they're going to take that option or not, but they'll tell them what they were talking about or what they were thinking to try to get some clarification or confirmation on if that self-talk was worthy or not. And sometimes you have to build your listening skills and be able to have the ability to focus on what is important to you and to the people that is a part of your circle, if you want to have a powerful circle as well. So it's like effective communication.
Mm-hmm. You gotta have effective communication.
Yeah.
If you want to do something, powerful, if you want to be a part of a great group, you gotta have that communication. Even with yourself, like you want to have that communication with yourself to where you constantly talk to yourself, because you are the only person that know yourself, right? Like, so you truly know yourself. Like, people know you, but you truly know yourself. So you gotta be able to have that conversation and have that time where you're just keeping it together, because things do fall apart sometimes. So you gotta keep your composure and do have them self-talks with yourself that's positive.
Right. So when you're going into having some type of goal-oriented planning, you have to set daily routines for yourself. And the only way that you're going to be able to accomplish your daily routines and be consistent is having self-talks. And you take those self-talks to your empire group of friends that you're building, and you make sure that you can listen to them, take their advice, regardless of if it's something that you do like or don't like about it. just take heed to it, have effective communication and try to focus on what's important. Sometimes it's not about what the person say, it's about how they say it, and vice versa. And along with you, when you communicate with others, sometimes it's not about what you say, but how you say it, and vice versa. So that's one thing that we wanted to talk about, getting into daily routines. One thing that I can say is basically the kids being home right now. It was very difficult getting back into a daily routine where you're self-teaching your children at home, and you're making sure that it's more than you just checking homework now. You got to make sure that classwork is done at a certain time and completed, and that they understand it. And if you have any problems, being able to have that effective communication with their teacher. So like a small little story right now, like Eliza had a biography, and it was just getting confusing as to what the teacher wanted, and she took the initiative to say, I don't want you to be confused. Me and her have a Zoom meeting, and I'll go through it with her. And the only way that we could actually have something built so strongly is because we listen to each other, and we know that we're both trying to be on the same page, which is making her successful. And that's a part of the daily routine. I want her to be successful being home and being out of school. So I have to self-talk myself every day, like, oh, let me get up, let me make sure she's doing this. And I know it's frustrating for many parents, but we have to have self-talks with each other. You have to trust and focus on what is important. So